Glad to have you with us from the Legion Stadium, home of the Las Vegas Raiders and the Bright Lights Big City, ready for the SRS Distribution Las Vegas Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the New Mexico State Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So New Mexico State's offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform.
There he goes! Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. It's a draw. Slithers into space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. So now it's 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. So Texas State's offense will have its first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. With the catch, it's Parrish. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. They'll go back to the ground. Creates a little space. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on.
Turning it on. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. On the run, it's Grimes. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. New Mexico State now working from the red zone. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, New Mexico State. They grab the early lead.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. A man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. To the air on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down coming up. The play action fake. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the...
Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Clinton. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll keep it on the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. That's the end of the quarter. New Mexico State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll run the option. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Gets it out quickly. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
It'll be 3rd and long. They go to the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. The quick out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Bobcats will hustle to the line. All right, guys, let's chat about Texas State. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you've got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Pulls it, fired complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Lindsey. Pressure coming. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, one of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers, because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Rides to the back. Showing off yard. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. He'll toss it. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Looking to fire. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short. Coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun. Wants to pass. Got his man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Not the most unproductive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. To the air on 2nd down. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
You don't see a lot of teams that are successful throwing the football in the snow. And obviously on that last one, got away from the quarterback, nowhere close to the intended receiver. And the defense able to come away with the INT.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Dumps it to the back. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Works the middle of the field. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They punt it away on 4th down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive with a pass. Sets up the screen. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Snap to the back. Running to Green. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll keep it himself. Makes him talk to the hand. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Clinton finding open areas. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Dropping back, it's Clinton. Gets it out fast. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, great energy in that building and a fun 1st half in this Las Vegas Bowl. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half of the Liberty Bowl.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Makes the grab on the left. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after 2 minutes of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Going for the marker on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Great place to start for this offense. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Rushes on him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
It's complete to the right.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drive.
Offense will have another go at it. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Takes the handoff. It's Grimes. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. The official says no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off play action on first down. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Fires complete on the crosser. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll go to the air on second and short. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Quick step and go. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Finds a spot in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Quick release on the RPO. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aggie! Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he got that extra point through. No slipping on the snow. It was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14, Texas State, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the third. That's it for this period. New Mexico State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recovered their own fumble, but doesn't do them a lot of good as it was 4th down and they'll give up the ball. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They are in business, starting this drive inside the 10-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got it behind the line. It's Banks. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. Motion from the wideout. Toss sweep to the left. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the ground with the back. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole.
Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
First down for the offense.
Hand off from the gun. Got room to work. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Bobcats in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
No huddle, offense to the line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your...
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pucks it out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll run for it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Lost to fire on 2nd down. It's incomplete. I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Throws toward the end zone. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. And I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get it done.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.